Hello, hello, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get this video. Whenever you listen to this video, hello. All right, so I've shuffled these cards here, but maybe I should do them again on camera to show. I'm just going to pick whatever card comes out. That's the reading I'm going to do, whatever sign comes out. That's the sign that will be getting the reading done first. Okay, the sign came out. It's so weird because Virgo, this is July 1st, 2025, but Virgo was supposed to be the next sign I go and do in June, but I didn't do any more readings in June. Just didn't have the time and patience and energy to put into free readings. Okay, anything free, I wasn't in the mood because it takes a lot of energy, and if you're not getting paid for your energy, you might as well do free readings when you have the energy to give freely. Okay, don't force yourself to give when you don't have it. Okay, all right, so Virgo will be the first sign that we do the reading for. Okay. Okay, let's put this here. All right, so Virgo. And don't forget these, this whole table here. Okay, you can see the rest. But I'm way over here, so I'm going to have a possibly a difficult time finding where the camera is located, but bear with me. Okay, so these are my cards. You'll see that. So these are my cards, and I will be using them in every reading that I do. Every time I do a reading. Okay, these are my Oracle clarifiers. These are my personal cards. I have them made. If you're looking to buy them, I'm going to be selling them for $60. These are $60 Oracle cards. 60. Okay, so if you're interested, just let me know, and I will order it for you. Just send me a message anywhere on my channel, or please try to reach me through email. If you can't, write it anywhere in the most recent post or the most recent video. Okay, I should get the notifications, but most of the time the platform does not give me notifications, and for some reason I'm not getting the emails as well. But we'll try to figure that out. I'm not sure why it's blocked. But I'm shadow banned, so there's nothing I have done to cause any of my channel functionings to misfunction. I don't have any strikes. I don't have anything wrong with my channel, but yet the settings, everything's messed up with it. But try, if you can, try as you may. Like I said, try to contact me any way you can. Hopefully it gets through if you're looking to buy a card or a personal reading. Okay, let's get started with Virgo. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, the truth and abundance. So pretty much the truth will bring you abundance. That's what the Ace of Swords came out for. Ace of Cups, not Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Okay, I don't know why it's because before I started the reading, I took pictures of my cards, right? And I put the Ace of Swords right next to it. So I've been thinking Ace of Swords the whole time. So, but anyway, so as far as the truth, take that advice. The truth shall set you free. Anyway, but let's go ahead with this reading. Ace of Cups, love and abundance. That's in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Love and abundance coming in, and an overflowing of affection. Okay, overflowing of affection. And this abundance could be work related. Could be that you have a good job, or one of you have a good job, or money is going to get, you're going to have more money coming in, or you already have more money and you're dating someone that's either has more either has a lot of money, or someone's dating you and they're coming into money, meaning they're, if you already have money, then it's telling them that you are the one that's going to be providing this abundance. Okay, that's if this person has little. Then marrying or being in love with someone that has abundance is pretty much, um, anyway, you know what I mean. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, true love, love coming in, love in abundance, like a big, huge cup of love and a lot of abundance, meaning that financially you will be okay, settled. You have a good job, or you have a lot of money already somehow, or this money is going to come in during the time of you having this true love. You're going to have enough overflowing of emotions, overflowing of love for this person. Okay, and there's going to be abundance. This is the hand of the universe. This is the hand of God, whoever you believe in. This is, when I say God, I mean the God that wants to see you both succeed, that wants to see you both in love, that doesn't want to see harm come to both of you. Because in order for this to be fulfilled, it has to be fulfilled until your old age. Like a true God that gives you an abundance like this is not going to take it away from you as soon as it gives it to you. This is the hand of God. This is the true God. Whatever God that you have been thinking has been betraying you, that's not the one. This God has seen your hard work, seen that you have done some good works, and they're going to replace your hard, your stress, your burdens with love and abundance. Okay, they're going to replace it with that. You've done well. You are being handed something because you have done well. Okay, and this is, when it shows abundance, meaning that you are going to grow old together. Okay, means that you are possibly going to have a family lineage, also extending that money, extending that abundance to the family, and showing what love looks like, true love, and what love and affection looks like between a couple. Right, Virgo? You're going to be able to demonstrate that, and the people are going to see, if this is new for you, they're going to see the love and abundance that is around you, and they're going to know that this is a gift. This is a miracle. It's kind of like, it's something to look at. This is so big, is there's no way to miss it. Okay, you can't miss it. Okay, Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Oh, yo, I'm good. I'm so happy right now. The Ace of Swords. That's a lot of aces. Look, let me put this back. That's I. It's like I called it out. There it is, and the Sun card. You're gonna be very happy because this is the truth. I think the fact that you've been very honest with the person, or you've taken advice to be honest. Okay, your honesty is why this is being given to you. Your honesty, your loyalty, being very honest. I think is being honest with yourself, and then taking advice that may help you. You may get advice from someone. You may get advice. It's kind of like you're listening to your intuition, or you're listening to advice that says just be honest. Okay, just be true to yourself. Someone's being true to themselves. It could be someone that you are with now, or broke up with. Reconciliation possibly, but I don't see the words of reconciliation here, but there might be with the Sun card. Okay, this could represent happiness. This could represent a child. This could represent even abundance, where having a child, or this could be your own personal family member. that is a child or your child, and this is a grown adult finding true love. Okay, and it's the sun card. So it's like you're being kissed by the sun. Okay, you're being rewarded by the sun. Okay. Wow, this is a beautiful reading. Like 4 cards out. Ace, ace, ace. That's 3 aces in a row. You good. You're good. With the angel of happiness. The word happiness right there. The word happiness on this horse. And the horse also represents the sign. Oh, well, actually, that's a unicorn. It's a horse slash unicorn. The sign of being wild and free, like being yourself. Okay, just being yourself, being free, and blossoming like a flower. Just being like, you water your plants and they just start to grow. Okay, they're free to grow. And the thing is that you've done the work, meaning that you've weeded out the wrong type of energies around you so that you can get here. You've weeded out what doesn't belong to you, what doesn't serve you. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, okay. All right, all right, so what else for Virgo? Rest and reconsider. Okay, so you may have taken the break or time out. Like I said, you have to weed out whatever doesn't serve you. Okay, so you may be in hermit mode. That's the Virgo card as well. Hermit mode, giving you time to rest and reconsider a situation, a decision. Okay, and while you're resting and reconsidering, you need to tell yourself the truth about the relationship, about your friendships, about your job, whatever you're doing, resting and reconsidering. But this is love, right? Abundance coming in. After taking time to yourself, after being alone, here comes love. And you're being very honest in whatever you're doing. Is your honesty that actually is bringing in this love. It's the law of attraction that brings this type of love. This is a honest, like, you're in this relationship and you're going to be honest with each other. Okay, because it says honesty is going to be is the reason this is coming together, because you're not going to be afraid to say how you feel in this relationship, and that's going to keep it overflowing. That's why the cup is overflowing, because that's going to keep this love going. It's just your honesty, how you feel, what you need, what you don't want. Not hiding from the truth, what you really need from this person. Yeah. What you want from the relationship. Giving each other space too with the rest and reconsideration. Okay, and some of you with the Ten of Swords, you may have felt betrayed somehow by someone. This is why you took you took a rest and reconsideration. And at the bottom is the soulmate energy. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups. So let's get a word of wisdom here. Okay, we have at the top, we have obedience, because we had more than one card come out here. We have obedience. Ooh, look at that sword. Look at, she's holding the sword. Obedience. It's like listening to your intuition. Okay? You were obedient to your intuition, meaning that it was telling you to just be honest. And like I said, if you got advice from someone and you actually took that advice and went towards someone and they told you, just be honest. Say how you feel. Okay? Tell this person how you feel, because you're obviously feeling, betrayed. It says here you're feeling betrayed. This advice is from someone that is being also led by the universe to see something that you probably can't see with the blinders on. She has blinders on. This person may not be where you're located. You may be talking to this person on the phone, telling them your situation, and they give you advice and you listened. It's kind of like you obeyed the universe. You listened, and it's paying off. It's paying off. Okay? So it's good. And what was holding you back? What was holding me back? Okay. Understanding, strength. Oh my goodness. I sometimes it's hard understanding why it happened, whatever caused you to feel betrayed, understanding why it happened. Okay, maybe it's kind of like this truth came to you that, hey, this happened, this had to happen so that you can test your strength. Is to test your strength. Okay, and it's to test your understanding. Okay, and to test your strength. And if you didn't listen, I'm hearing it's to test your perspective, to test the way you see things, how you perceive things. You're testing your perspective on things, seeing, telling yourself the truth. I think it's just having enough strength to tell yourself the truth that, okay, if this sequence of events happened or didn't happen in this way, would this love be overflowing the way it is now? This, some type of betrayal happened that had you separated, because we're having rest and reconsideration here. Rest and reconsider betrayal, clarified by betrayal. And whatever it is here, this person is giving you blind advice. I mean, it's advice that is to be, the advice is to be loyal. I mean, to be honest, but it's really advice that they think may work, but you may not think it work. They may just be hoping it works, and you being honest may or may not work. Okay, but this person is kind of like blind justice. You're like, okay, this is how you may need to solve that issue, but we don't know for sure if the other person is going to receive how you solve that issue. Okay, but it took a lot of strength for you to understand this betrayal. It takes a lot of strength for you to finally understand and even accept whatever it is. Rest in reconsideration and to let it go. And in some cases, you may or may not go back to a past. This may just be new love, that you are able to let go of past hurt so that you can receive the love that's coming in. You do not have to take back someone that has hurt you this badly. But sometimes you may feel this and it's really not that. It's really just feeling hurt at the time. It depends on what it is, okay? It's something, if it's something that it can be worked out and you feel like it was a betrayal, there's a new perspective on this that gives you enough strength to understand why it happened. That's what it says. You have to have enough strength to understand why this betrayal happened. Whether you get back with this person or not, there's an understanding that helps you move on. And when you move on, you remove the clutter, okay? You remove the clutter, and you open yourself to love instead of dwelling on it, okay? Instead of dwelling on it, you have a new strength in understanding why it happened, or why you're not around this person anymore. Depends on how badly it was. If it wasn't that bad, someone's going to give you advice that, hey, come on, it's not as bad as you think. It's something you didn't get right away. If it's something that you wanted right away and it just didn't work out and you feel betrayed, but no one has really actually gone out of their way to betray you in a way that's tearing you down. If it's something that's not tearing you down and it's not causing harm to your resources, then this is the type of advice someone would give to look at it in a new perspective, okay? And so if you go back with someone, it could be that betrayal was just a little bit of hurt about a rejection. Something was rejected, okay, and you were hurt, and you were possibly offered the cup right back. This person probably came back and said, hey, I want to come back in. And you're like, no, I'm going to think about it for a little bit. And it's up to you. Okay? Either way, whether you take them back or not, there's a thing that you have to do. You have to understand why it happened. Once you understand why it happened, you can move on. Okay? But you need to understand why it happened. This is why the understanding is here. You have to want to take the time to understand why it happened, okay? And tell yourself the truth. What happened between you, okay? And if it's seriously where you just cannot be with this person anymore because it's a betrayal so bad, okay, it's not just a rejection, but a betrayal so bad that this person has done it too many times. No, do not hold on to that. I don't recommend holding on to someone that just keeps treating you bad on purpose. But if it's just something that happens suddenly, you just didn't expect this person to do this or reject you for something, and now they want to come back in because they made a mistake. They see the grass is not greener, but you're so upset. It's time. But they have not harmed you. This advice is only for people that have not been in relationships. That if the person has not hit you, okay, this person that is, when we're talking about the Ace of Cups, this person is not the kind that's hitting on you. They're not the kind that is robbing you. They're not the kind that is lying and slandering you. This is not the love. Love will never, ever come from that. I promise you. This love that I'm reading here will never come from that, because you're always going to have one eye open. You're always going to wonder. You're always going to suspect. You're always going to think that this person is going to destroy things, steal, kill, and destroy. This is not the betrayal I'm talking about. This is a betrayal of where someone probably was going out with someone and someone had cold feet about the situation and backed out. Well, they want to come back, but it's taking you a while to rest and reconsider this. But you feel betrayed. I get it. But it says that there's true love here, okay? There's true love here. Just be honest with each other. Tell the other person how you feel, and the other person is going to tell you how they feel. Okay, just be honest. All right. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Let's clarify the ten. Oof. Come on. The Ten of Swords has the Six of Swords wanting to. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving, relocating. So you may end up relocating and moving away due to this betrayal. Okay, and someone may be sad. You see, the rest and reconsider may have you moving away or moving out if you live together, something like that. But there's movement. Okay. The Moon card, feeling sad and sorrow, feeling regret, remorse, confused. So somebody's going to feel confused, and that's why they're going to want to come back. And you're going to be in that confusion state, like, should you take them back? But this, you're going to need to listen to your intuition and take sound advice. The advice that tells you to be honest. Oh, there we have the Hermit. Yeah, it falls right out. Reflecting on what happened. Reflecting on what happened is definitely going to help. That's seeing a new perspective, okay? Once you reflect on, okay, what took place, what could have been my fault, what could have been theirs, what could I have been more lenient about, what could they have been more lenient about, am I being too harsh, am I being too soft? You got to ask these things while you're in hermit mode, okay? And ask yourself some of their behaviors. Could you tolerate that in the future? And do you trust them in the future? Okay. Is there trust? Yeah, the word of wisdom here was to be obedient and listen to your intuition. listen to it, sound advice to be honest. Okay, and you are obedient. It says you're going to be obedient to it. That's why this is coming in. All right, one more card. Was it one more card? Let me see. Yeah, this is, it says that, like it says, this was what was holding you back, having enough strength to understand it. That's what was holding you back. But that could be holding you back, or yeah, not having enough strength to understand it could keep you from letting this person back in. And it's actually your choice. You may understand it, but you don't have enough strength to deal with it. Look, the Sun card again. All right. Here we have the Sun card again. Happiness. Look, the Sun, the Sun, the Sun. All three. Oh, my goodness. Look, the pentacle looks like a sun, like a whole sun. You're going to be so happy. Financially, you're going to be abundant. All right. All right, so I think that's all the cards on the table. What should we say? Mm-hmm. All right. And okay, so I think now let's use my cards and clarify the reading, and then I'm done with this reading. All right. Okay, there's two cards, one down, one up. Okay, so moved. Didn't I just say something about moving away? Somebody moved. Let me see. Moved. Okay. You can't really see it, but it says moved. All right. It says, oh my gosh, the word confused is, look, you can't make this up. Goodness, confused. Confused. Look at that. That's you. You know what? My cards are amazing. Something about the holiday and the High Priestess is this energy right here. You see that? The High Priestess. The High Priestess. See, that's that obedience. There's somebody that is able to give you advice because they can see the future. It's kind of like they can see the future. If you do it this way and this way, just be honest and do it this way. It's advice that helps to get you to this level. Okay, so something about the holidays, maybe celebrating the holidays, maybe it's important to you. Something about the holidays important to you. Yeah. All right, so it does say holiday up here, just to make sure. It says holiday. Can't really see it. Okay. All right, then. All right, so that's it, Virgo. That's it. That's all I got for this reading. Maybe not. Well, next, what are we going to do next? I'm going to go ahead and give a bonus. Oracle bonus. Okay. Something about education and solitude. Education and solitude. Learning while you're in solitude. Okay? Learning while you're in isolation. Okay? That's it.